99% of the advice you hear about fibroids is BS, okay? And if you have fibroids, you need to listen to this, okay? Here's the thing. We live in an information age, right? In a time right now where there's so much information out there. And on one hand, this can be a good thing, but on the other hand, there's so much information that is conflicting, that people are getting confused, and there's a lot of the information that is very surface level, right? It does not really get to the root cause of the issue. It does not get to the core of what's really going on. And that's what's happening with fibroid advice. All of these fibroid awareness panels and all of this information about fibroids out there, on the surface, we look at it and say it's good because it's bringing awareness, but it's leaving women more confused, right? More frustrated and even more stuck and not understanding what's really truly going on with their bodies, okay? So let's break it down. So we have the medical advice, of course, and a lot of women that have fibroids, they start out with that, right? Because we're taught that's the right thing to do when you're having an issue with your womb, when you're having fibroids. Of course, do what your doctor says. And doctors, we know that they don't study, they don't know anything about root cause healing. They only know how to manage the problem. And that in itself is a huge issue. So they're only there to offer you surgery, baby birth control, medications when it comes to fibroids, and that's it, or any other reproductive health issues, and that's it, right? Or a hysterectomy, or outright hysterectomy, right? And that in itself is a problem because guess what? Fibroids grow back. And a lot of women are having them grow back, majority of women after surgery. Because here's the thing, if you don't get to the root cause of something, they will grow back, right? So we're now having women having to have multiple surgeries due to fibroids and never addressing the root cause of the problem. And doctors don't teach us and don't even understand themselves how fibroids is a full body issue, that it's not just a uterine issue. They look at just the problem. They don't look at what's causing the problem, right? And this creates more and more confusion. And then we have the wellness influencers online, right? That will tell women, hey, take this one thing to get rid of fibroids, whether it's castor oil, or do this one thing to get rid of fibroids, or whether this supplement, whether it's this herb, whether it's this detox. And I'm not saying those things are bad, right? Natural remedies are great when done on their own. However, when we're talking about random natural remedies here, they're not enough to get to the root cause of fibroids. They're not getting to the root cause of the fibroids. So this is like surface level stuff. And even though you do these things, they're good for your health and you'll feel better, but it's not actually getting rid of the fibroids. This is why women will come to me and say, I've done this, I've done that, I've done the green tea, I've done the DIM, I've done this supplement, I've done this herb, and I still have fibroids. And I'm like,